We got 4 grand for that. Yay! That takes us back below 120. Right, where are we going to next? Where are we going to next? We're now in Mannheim. Oh, I've got a load of places I've never heard of. We've got Venezia, Venezuela, which will be my first trip towards Italy. Klagenfurt, which is in Austria. Bratislava, which is in Austria. Graz, which is in Austria. Dresden, the other side of Germany, and another Dresden.
Venice might be nice, because we go through the Alps.
Venice? Yeah, we passed through Switzerland.
Yeah, this is where we're talking about Switzerland as
well. Luke, yes, we are a multiplayer.
Well, I found a job on external contracts.
Yep, I've got ice cream to Venezia.
Well, of course, they've got to take ice cream.
Just one little little.
Yeah, I'm taking the cornetto.
Well, I've got pears.
Pears? Or they go in the ice cream?
Yeah. we'll meet en route, Captain.
I guess it depends on...
pear-flavoured ice cream, eh?
Yeah.
You just can't hear the other people very well. Okay, Luke, I'll see if I can fix that in OBS now.
What about Jelly Bean, and not Jelly Bean, and Gav?
Gav.
Wow.
Gav, do you have Venezia?
I have, yeah.
Right,
awesome.
We're going to Venezia then. Let's go to Venezia. Sam, you get them cornettos ready.
I'm going to go and get them now.
Yeah. Someone's taking some chocolate flakes.
One cornetto. Give it to me.
Well.
Isn't the delicious ice cream from Italy, not to Italy?
Oh, it's in here.
Yeah.
I'm already here.
Yeah? Nice. Right, I'm just going to let you guys do your whole... I'm just going to watch this from here, actually. This might be quite fun. So we got somebody dropping off there. Oh my gosh, it's like a well-coordinated ballet.
Truckham Junction.
Captain pairs of what? Shoes? No, pairs of ice cream or something.
Just going through me now, so.
And Gav is reversing in on top of us. Right, there goes CK. Nelson's got his trailer. Gav hasn't. Do you want me to get out your way, Gav?
No, you're right.
No, he's got it. I actually read another joke today that made me laugh much harder than it should have. It was
Jelly Bean?
Yeah, he's just come in. His is to the right of me and Gav.
Captain, tell CK I said hello. Hello, Luke.
CK?
Yeah.
Luke says hi.
Yeah, just said hi, Luke.
Captain, did I get the 09 scenario done? No, I didn't. I don't know when we'll get that done. Right, we're in an Iveco. Shame Fab Diva's not here, because that ticks this off. Right, Alps, here we come. Nice windy roads for me to go.
Oh, there's Globbits. Hello, Globbits. Oh, Globbits has joined us.
Is he joining us?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, Globbits, hello and welcome if you're in chat.
Irascible is here.
Irascible as well. Hello, Irascible.
Hello,
Well, Irascible is Globbits anyway, so one of the same.
Oh, okay.
That's what I meant to. Obviously,
So
joined in.
He is in chat then.
Yeah, but he hasn't got a trailer though, so I don't know if he wants to pick up a job. Irascible.
I don't know. Irascible, are you picking up a job? Are we waiting for you? Are we driving ahead and Nelson's just gone through a red light.
I think we should wait for him.
Yeah, but if he's not picking up a job, then he's just gonna
Maybe he's
hop
just
on the
gonna-
back, isn't he?
Maybe he's just going to tag along.
Hmm.
Where are we going? We're going to Venezia, in
Venice.
Italy. Okay?
Venice. Venice, as they say.
Venice, as they say in England.
Yeah.
So, I have a question then. Which one of you's Romeo and which one of you's Juliet?
No idea.
Definitely no idea.
You definitely know that you're Juliet, okay? Gav is Juliet. Which one of
Whoa,
you's
whoa!
Romeo?
I never said that.
Here's an interesting fact for you, thinking of Romeo and Juliet. Did you know that that contains the most misquoted quote from Shakespeare?
No, didn't.
You do know. Viking Mike, hello and good evening. Welcome to the stream. We are currently without lights. We're currently going down from Mannheim in Germany to Venice in Italy. I have pears. I forgot what CK's taking.
Ice cream.
Oh well, and all the others are taking ice cream
Yeah.
because they've run
So
out of cornettos.
if we get stuck, we'll be alright for food. As long as it doesn't melt.
Irascible says he's got no load, so he's just gonna tag along.
Right, okay.
What's the most misquoted quote? The most misquoted quote is Romeo, Romeo, where art thou, Romeo? So, question for everybody, including chat: what is the actual quote?
Juliet, Juliet, where is my Juliet?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Thought it was Alas poor Yorick. No, because everybody says Alas poor Yorick, I knew him well, which is the quote. It's the most misquoted quote. Are we all quaffing out Shakespeare now?
No.
Romeo, Romeo, where art thou, Romeo? No, Luke, no. That's what people say, but that's not right. Captain, you're away from my next Sunday stream, so your next Sunday stream is in a month from now. Okay, that's not a problem, Mr. Harrison. It might not be because on that 4th I'm streaming I'm away, and I'm supposed to be streaming, so that might get moved to the Sunday as well. Irascible, well done.
Right, we can get going, Gav, if you want. They're just behind us now.
The actual quote is Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? So what's the difference? I'm really testing your Shakespearean knowledge today. Ben, where is Romeo? No, not where is Romeo.
Where's the art? Where's the art, Romeo?
Down on the Titanic.
No. That's not what it means.
I was joking.
What was that?
Cheese. Hey, what? Cheese? What did that come from, Ben?
Oh, nice windy road coming up.
Yep. Just as I've asked chat a question. Bacon. Luke says bacon. Bacon and cheese. Bacon and cheese. So the difference basically is wherefore is an old way of saying why. So she's asking him why his name is Romeo, or why he is Romeo. Because the premise of the play is that they're from two opposing families that have been like at war for centuries, and she's now fallen in love with him, and so she's asking in private thought to herself, why does she have to fall in love for Romeo when he's a Montague? And the clue is in the following line, because the soliloquy goes, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name, or if thou wilt not, be sworn my love, and I'll no longer a Capulet. If only I had a mic to drop now. I might do a mouse drop, but I'd crash. I'm sure Nelson wouldn't want me crashing into the back room.
No, if you would mind to stay away. It'll make a real mess if this ice cream goes everywhere.
Yeah.
Luke says they can tell I'm a teacher. No, I've been like this since before I was a teacher, Luke. And I'm not technically a teacher. Ben had pasta for his dinner. Lovely. Mount the curb. Right, coming up onto the motorway. Is this the motorway that takes us through the Alps?
Possibly.
I'm like a TA, but not a TA. Yeah, that's the one, Luke. I run the behaviour support room. So all the internal isolation is what I run. Right, we're coming past Strasbourg. Does anybody want a Strasburger? No, don't go down there. I wonder how you get onto that bit in the middle. Oh,
No idea.
You get on from here, okay.
Don't know.
Don't know. So do I one-to-one with children? No, I don't. Not at the moment, anyway. We are looking to... I am trying to get into that field a little bit more. Right. Real player. Oh gosh. I don't like the horn on this truck. It sounds like somebody's doing Morse code.
Be good when you get your own truck.
Yes, thanks, Gav. Captain puts it. I do. That is my job. That is quite simply my job, Ben. I put them on the naughty step. I get told which children to put on the naughty step, and I put them on that naughty step. Only there's sort of like 15, 16-year-olds. So part of the task is keeping. Actually, no. Our kids are pretty good at staying on the naughty step. Behavioural manager, yeah, sort of. They've made up their own title for it, but yeah, no, I would go for behavioural manager is the closest thing. Which is why I want to get into the field of more one-to-one work, sort of like the learning mentor side of it, but not actually as a learning mentor, as more of a behaviour mentor. Helping them to see the importance of good behaviour in the world in which we live. And that kind of thing. Oh, we've got a real player coming through. Globbits. Hey, Globbits. Who's coming through on the left-hand side, guys? And we're passing somebody else.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely putting his foot down.
Who are Globbits?
Yeah.
I think he I think he wants to go on point. I should actually make a step, shouldn't I? I should make a step that I carry around with me and label it the naughty step. And then when they become really naughty, I should actually sit them on that.
Glob has done a jelly bean and gone straight, disappeared.
Has he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, you mean like off the end, he's just passed everybody and carried on?
Yeah.
Should we all turn off now?
Yes.
That might be a good idea. I've got a different
Captain
way.
asked Nelson about his pound coins.
No, we've had that conversation, but I'm fed up with them now. I'm fed up with pound coins.
I believe he's counted over £1,000 coins to return them all to the bank because they're no longer in currency, Ben. So
And they
now,
were 5 kilos per 500 pounds.
Yeah.
weren't they, or something?
Yeah, £500 is 5 kilos. Yeah.
Looks like he's slowed down.
oh, he's slowed down now, is he?
Yeah.
So, it's only because we threatened to turn off.
Yeah, no.
I was reading in the paper the other day that apparently some of like the car parking machines and everything aren't accepting the new pound coins. But if you don't have the correct change because you've only got the new pound coins, you will still get a parking fine.
Ooh.
You can't contest it on the fact that the machine didn't accept your money. Irascible says he's leapfrogging while cooking dinner.
Ah.
That kind of makes a bit of sense.
Is he having toad in the hole, is he?
Possibly.
Well, a leapfrogging and everything else.
Nelson, you're bonkers. Mr. Harrison wouldn't have counted them.
Oh, right, okay.
Do you not have a machine that weighs them?
Oh, well, you can weigh them in, when they got paid in. They get paid in bags of 20.
Yeah.
Because they're no longer legal tender.
Yeah.
I had to come out of all the bags and go loose.
Oh.
Because all the post office are going to do is send them direct to the Bank of England, who will then reuse them in the new pound coins. But what they don't want is the plastic bags that we put. They go in bags of 20.
Yeah. But
I had to take them all out of the bags and then put them into these 500-pound bags, but put them in loose.
Couldn't you have counted them in the 20s and then just tipped each 20 into the 500 pound?
Oh no, I did do that, but £1,000 worth is still a lot of coin to
It's
have
500
in the bag,
bags. Yeah.
and then separate out from the bags into another one. So yeah, it was fine. CK kept me entertained all morning, so it was fine.
Good. Unfortunately, I was at work, CK, so I missed your stream. I did get the notification, but
That's right.
Irascible says, drive, park, stir onions, drive, park, stir onions. So what you having then, Irascible? What are you having for your tea? Right, watch it guys, we've got a real player who's managed to get himself right in the middle of the convoy. He's just coming up behind Gav now. Where are we off to? We're off to Venice.
I've gone into the services.
Okay. We're off to Venice to see the two love-torn lovers.
So if you need any fuel up now.
No, I don't. Although I will do before we get to Italy.
Right.
But I had to swerve to avoid Nelsam and then miss the entrance to the services. Are we going over the Gotthard? I don't know. Are we going over the Gotthard?
No idea.
I think we do, yeah.
You'll have to point it out to us, Fab, when we get there. And hello and welcome, by the way.
Hello, Fab.
Evening, Fab.
I thought Flying Scotsman was joining us tonight.
Yeah, I thought that.
He's still having problems with Truckers MP.
Oh, okay.
He can't get it working for some reason. He thinks it might be because he can't get administrator access on the computer he's got.
Oh.
Because it's his brother's computer and his brother's gone away and he doesn't know what the password is for administrator rights, so I think it's not installing the things properly, if you get what I mean.
Yeah. Oh, that's a shame.
Well, that's a theory that he's got anyway, so I think he said he was just trying to get hold of his brother so he could get the password so he could actually log in properly or something.
Frankfurt, Irascible's having hot dogs. That's Frankfurters in buns with caramelized onions, not the sort that go woof woof. Frankfurt, no, you've got to have onions on your hot dog. Oh, Mr. Harrison, you're missing out.
Yeah, you should have hot dogs. Yeah, you should, yeah.
Or
bad onions, yeah.
Or in Gav's case, you have hot dogs on your onions.
Uh-huh.
We're all there having a few onions sprinkled on a hot dog. Gav is there having a small hot dog on top of a plate of onions. Jill Rogers, why does your husband drown the worktop kitchen when making a cup of tea? Because he's a man, Jill. My wife says the same thing.
What we do, Jill, is we do these things deliberately in the hope that you will never ask us to do these tasks again.
I'm so glad I didn't say that. Do I put them in detention? No, I don't give them the detention. It's a complex system as to who can and who can't give detentions and all this kind of thing. In today's politically correct world, it's got to be teachers that put detentions out and all this, that, the other. Yeah, it's quite difficult. Right, this is not going to be a good idea to check chat whilst hurtling through this tunnel. You prefer your street food sausage in curry sauce? Ooh. Your husband does not get away with it. Oh, okay.
If I'm perfectly honest, I don't get away with it either.
No, nor me. In fact, I don't know how loud I should say this, knowing that Jill is listening. My wife has come up with this idea that if I do it wrong, it obviously shows I need more practice. I just tell them off. Yeah, sort of. Luke, the way that it works is they get sent to the isolation room, and so but they still have to do their schoolwork. So I take them to the room where the senior staff then look after them, and I provide them with the work. But it's my BSU, so it's my rules. I've set a lot of the rules up in conjunction with the senior staff, who've approved a lot of what I've done. They are under my care for the day, because the senior staff rotate every couple of hours, because the room is that boring. But they're under my care. But they're responsible for the detention and for all of that kind of thing.
Maybe you need to try and stop them from coming to the room in the first place, CptnJenks.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to like set up a computer and say, right, we're going to do some route building in Train Sim today, and
No,
then they won't want to come back.
some of them might actually enjoy that, CK.
Well, yeah, you might do, but maybe give them a bit of scenario building. There you go.
There's another convoy coming through.
The insulation room, indeed, Chris, indeed. I give people in isolation work to do, yes.
Pull over.
Pull over?
Yeah, there's another convoy coming through.
Not a jumper. Are they behind us or ahead?
They're behind you.
Where?
Behind?
Yeah, they're coming towards you in a minute.
But you're ahead of me.
You're ahead of me?
Yes. But I can see you. Oh, it's alright, they're in the service. Don't worry.
Okay, whatever.
Right, we won't worry. We weren't worried anyway, really.
Yeah, no, I wasn't worried, really. You haven't been in isolation, but you know the concept. Yeah, you don't want to be in isolation. Specifically not in my school. It is boring. It's a pure silent room all day. Who's this making a sneaky... oh, it's Oglobbits again, doing his driving before he has to go back and stew his onions.
That must be the convoy on the other side.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
I missed a host, Chop Suey. Thank you very much for your host. Welcome.
Oh, Chop Suey and Lewis and the news, I like him.
Yeah, no, he's just hosted, so thank you very much. And we had a follow as well from Igor Shev. Thank you very much for your host. I don't get to see the convoy because they're on the other side of the tunnel. So thank you very much for your follow, Igor Shev. Captain, what am I streaming on Saturday? I'm a bit torn between, do we carry on with the route or do we do some
Why, Bobby? What are you doing?
Report him. No, I'm kidding. We're either route building or scenario building. Possibly a bit of both.
He's just done a jelly bean and gone straight. Sly little dog.
Yeah, he's probably gone up the road and will sit there now. He'll go off and do something with his dinner, and then he'll be.
Is now following.
Oh yeah, that's.
Miles and miles of tunnels.
It's a shame it's dark. It would have been quite nice if it would have been daytime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do a couple of it in Italy and then see if we can catch it in daytime on the way back. We got half-price crack Tyson, miles and miles of carpet tiles, TVs, PCs, David Bowie LPs. Sorry, I said that we got miles and miles of tunnels and it put that song in my head.
I was just surprised you knew all the words.
Song. Yeah, that's a good song, that.
Why, am I too young to know that version?
No, it's just that I know I've heard that so many times, and yet I can't even remember the words, and then you just say it as if like you've got the words sitting out in front of you.
It's the only bit that I can get up to. I did at one point learn the whole thing. And you know that was the original song, but they changed it because it never actually explained why the show was called Only Fools and Horses. So they changed it to the one that has the line Only Fools and Horses Work.
Yeah, at the end, yeah.
Only Fools and Horses Work, tra la la la, la la la
La la la la la la la la la. La 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 la.
Maybe we should call this Trotters Independent Traders. Or Jenks.
What song is it? It's the theme. It's the original theme song for Only Fools and Horses. The rail through was pretty spectacular though. Okay, Fab. Fab says it's nice in the day. Jill Rogers I get wrong if you leave cheese crumbs on the chopping board. Okay. TITCO. Trotters Independent Trucking Company. NASCAR, good evening. I was actually watching a clip from that on YouTube today. They, was it today or yesterday? Might have been yesterday. The one where he's got Boise and they're playing poker. And they've like bet all the flat and everything, the van. and Boise then holds up four kings. And like, you know, they can't believe that Boise's got 4 kings, and what's Dale got? Yeah. He's got 2 pair. A pair of aces and another pair of aces. and then Boise looks at him and says, "Where did you get them four aces from?" And Dale says, "The same place you got them kings." "I know you was cheating, Boise, because that wasn't the hand I dealt you." Sprinter, hello. You don't get any expresses along the Gotthard. No, you don't. It's all stopped. The TGVs come express down from France, and then when they hit the Alps, they stop-start.
Right, just be aware. There's a couple of trucks coming up from behind. From
behind, okay. Are they coming through like maniacs, or?
No, they're not too bad. They're just single ones though, but they're coming past a bit fast. But
okay, I think I've got one on my 6, so I'm just gonna let him through. Darv. Here's one, and here's another.
Is now following.
Denzo. I have. Oh, first damage point. Well, no, it's more than 40 miles of tunnel. Oh, okay. Well, I have another follow, but it's not come up on the bot. If anybody knows who or what it was, please let me know. Because I've missed it in stream. Right, I think we're in Italy now, because I'm seeing signs for Italian places like Milano. Is it Truro that Michael Caine went to? It's not Truro, is it? That's the capital of Cornwall. Where is it that they go to?
Turin, isn't it?
Turin. Is Turin in the game yet?
No, I think that might be in the other map, maybe.
Okay, because I just wonder if like you can do a delivery out of Turin that's 3 minutes.
It will be in the new DLC for Italy.
Stop. Turin, SS and Igor. Okay, thank you very much to SS and Igor. Ah, there we go, it's just come up. Sam Summit, thank you very much for your follow. If you're in chat, please feel free to say hello. Turin, Toronto in Italian. It's in the base game. Okay, apparently it is in the base game. You've got to go there in some minis. This is a self-preservation society. Self-preservation society. Get your skates on, mate. Get your skates on, mate. I knew the words to that a while ago as well. There was a sign. Oh, have I missed the sign, Fab? Okay. Ooh, I went sideways for a second then. What did the sign actually say, Fab? Did it actually say you're only supposed to blow the doors off? I did that sneeze without even moving my lips. Everybody's gone, I'm alone. Lonely.
You're not, just behind you.
Yeah, but in the game you're like 10 miles behind, so I'll go back to my song.
I'm probably about a mile behind you.
Oh, okay. I can't see you on my HUD, which. Copyright notice. Captain does not own the right to this song, but the people who own the rights have probably allowed him to sing it. Okay, thank you, Luke. I don't own the rights to the song, but if the people who own the rights can tell which song I'm trying to sing, then they're more than welcome to sue me for it. No, I'm kidding, please don't sue me. Captain, am I like Eric Carmen? Who's Eric Carmen?
From South Park.
He sang the song all by myself, didn't he?
I don't know, I've never really watched South Park. The only thing I know about it is Kenny gets killed.
All the time.
I can't remember which episode he actually gets killed in, but I know that he got killed. Cartman version of O Canada. Hey, what?
Hey?
Am I all by myself? No, I'm not. My friends have turned up again, Luke. I was just commenting on how quiet Discord had gone, and then they weren't visible on the road either, so... All of them.
All of them.
No, everyone in chat is now telling me that Kenny dies in all of the episodes.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
Which is the only thing that I know about South Park. Which is why I said I can't remember which one. What was the other thing I was going to say? I can't remember. I had something that I wanted to say. No, it's gone. Can't have been important. Right, so we are... How many miles out are we? I'm 68 miles out of Venice. Sprinter says not all of them. Oh, okay. Sprinter has new information. You and Jill are working on your route. Did you get your route back then, Chris, or have you just made a compromise and carried on from what you've got? And I would actually like to see that route. What type of route is it? It's a train sim route, Ben. Coming round the mountain. Where are you and Gav, Nelson?
Well, I'm 34 miles away.
Okay. And I'm 20 miles away.
So you're about 10 miles ahead of me then?
Yeah.
No, Nelson, you're about 20 miles ahead of me. It was season 6 when they stopped killing Kenny. Oh, okay. I bet Kenny was relieved. Oh, is Mrs. Nelson locking up the shop?
Yeah, she's just set the alarm.
Yeah. There it goes.
I thought, oh no, I started hearing an alarm. I thought, oh no, not again.
No. If it was our fire alarm, you'd know about it.
Yeah, the truck would sort of carry on and go up a hill through some trees. But you just suddenly got up and left.
Early version, but when the got lost. You took pics beforehand. Right, Venezia, straight on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and no, it's a loan instalment, which has knocked me back to 131 in debt.
Oh no.
This getting out of debt thing's really not working very well, is it? With all these loan instalments I've got to keep paying. Is there any way of stopping paying the loan instalments? Or have I got to declare myself bankrupt now? Euro Truck Simulator Multiplayers Series 1. The Road to Bankruptcy. Series 2. How to do it again. Right, let's get through this. Take more money off me, please. I like speeding as much as you do in Train Sim. That's because I'm trying to keep up with the two people who are leading the convoy, who've abandoned me.
What? Whoa.
Fab Diva says it may be worth starting over. No, we can save this. We can save this. I have full faith in myself of saving this.
Just like we said to stop in single player, get your money back quicker.
Apparently Mr. Rogers' route is set in the 50s to the 70s. So it's like a diesel era route. Which is a bit later than my route is set. Fab Diva says until the next accident. Yes, thanks Fab.
Oh yeah.
Sprinter says if I keep going into debt, they'll come and take away the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Just suddenly go on Steam. Sorry, can't access this game anymore.
Due to insufficient funds. Right, we're in Venice. Late Steam, yay! I like late Steam. Which part of the country is it set in, Mr. Rogers? So, like, even though mine's fictional, I've still got it set in the in the valleys, even though it's Highland scenery. I don't know how that works. Right, who's here? Some person who... Uh-oh. Thank you. Just give him a little toot toot. Lovely. Oh no, I didn't want that. I've just dumped my trailer in the in the entryway, just like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave this here. Right, let me go and do that and confirm that. And now I've got to come in and round him, because he's like now in my way. He's gone, good. And then we come down here. UK. Yeah, very good, Chris. Which region of the UK are you setting your route in? So, like, mine's the western region. It's a western branch line.
Where can we go from here?
Don't know yet. I need to find out how much money I've got.
I've got one to Stockholm.
It says good work. And I got 10 grand for that. Yay! Irascible's going to Malmo. Don't think I'll get one from here to Malmo. Just let me...
I've got one to Karlskrona and Stockholm.
You got one to Karlskrona and Stockholm.